you're going to have to deal with in the future. That's going to do it for myself and Miff. We'll jump into game one with the casters as they start it off.
Thank you so much, Gore and Mifflin, as we jump into game one with the Highland Ravens and the Atlantis Leviathans. He just can't catch a break. Quick blink. Jump in by Hurrywin. Dash away by Fino. Should be fine even with Hammer off the mark.
Maybe a dive setup in left lane too.
Zapman in danger, jumping by Panda Cat. Will first blood be going to the Leviathans, adapting, crashes in as well, gets the Supernova and a first blood to Panda Cat. Who cares about Zapophobia? You take him down, you ain't gotta be scared of him.
And after stealing that Gold Fury, killing Zapman for that first blood and getting this tier 1 tower, the gold lead has just gone heavily in favor of the Levi's. This is about a 3,000. Let's just try to burn this and then we'll just try to get out after. With Pyro up, with Gold up. We have a big grouping over here.
Adapting. Takes a bit of poke, but Haddix forced out of this. We do see Zapman still on the left side. Meanwhile, the entirety of the Leviathans surrounding the Pyromancer, maybe collapsing in for a kill. It's a blink by Final K to get an ult from Venenu, but adapting, waiting to crash out of the tree on top of Venenu to the backline. BJ just burned from the mid laner, but Venenu still goes down. Adapting gets one. Hurry win the second one. Now the 4v4, and Zapman has shown up to the party. Adapting, stunned out by Hurrywin, trying to escape the best he can. The Dragonflight to bail him out. It's a 1-for-1 trade, but the Ravens coming out with at least a big kill for themselves.
Instead of just burning one person or killing one shield. But actually, a little fight on the left side.
I'll have to see if anything comes up for Panda. No, it does not. A tidal wave clips in from Wrong U, but not much he can do to bail out Panda Cat. And now, just like that, the Highland Ravens go straight to the Fury. Don't even need Hurrywin's ult for this one. They can grab that themselves. No Fury steal for Leviathans this time. A crash forward, but Sunder popped out from Wrong U. Now Zapman might be in danger. Final K gonna use the ult. Adapting will crash down for the second kill. Hurrywin now shoved against the wall, gets a stun, leaps away, but it's a chase right back in by Adapting. Venenu low, Venenu gone. Wrong U takes down one, and Adapting's gonna try and take the 2v1 in the back, but those are two tanky targets. He's gonna need some help himself if he wants to grab those kills.
Maybe a little bit of an overchase there. After getting that objective, just play back. He used a lot of stacks. 75 needed. It's only a fifth of the way there? Fifth of the way there.
Well, he might not even get a chance to get any more stacks. His Final Case nearly taking out his entire health bar. He and Adapting team up, and Zapman will be stackless once more. Killing spree for Adapting. The whole Leviathans are on the left side. The Highland Ravens didn't get the picture with a Runic Bomb in play. The left side Phoenix is going to go down to Leviathans with no contest.
This is going to be a free pick for Adapting.
Adapting, gonna ult right over. We'll need all three jumps to get the landing point. Uses the ultimate for immunity. Adapting's taking a lot of damage in return back for this trade, waiting it out because now he's got the rest of the squad. Panda Cat shows up, throws out the pillars. That man's gonna fight back, but 2v1's not much of a winning opportunity for the three-time himself. Leviathans pick up their 6th kill.
And Zap's trying to get that wave pushed out. Hurry is in Faf transform. Played a little slow here if you're the Levi's. Just back up, keep backing up. Fafnir jumps in.
Jump by Hurry. Final K stunned out, uses the beads. Might not want to use the ultimate because Scream's wrapping around. Does get some damage onto Panda Cat, but Final K's getting collapsed on as Venenu crashes in with Haddix to take him down. Flight is good by Shinto to help Adapting take down Fen, but in the backline it's a low Adapting, but an even lower Hurrywin, and now Shinto can just chase out Haddix and Zapman, but Scream is going to try and wrap back around, may just end up going back to base. Leviathans are just healthy enough. They got plenty of could chase. Shinto's got decent self-peel. Silenced out, turn around Dragonflight. It's an ultimate in response by Haddix, and even Shinto, he's going to turn back around. Panda Cat's on the way. The tidal wave could crash through from Wrong U, though it's a little off the mark. Adapting on the tree, has found Scream, crashes in. That nearly breaks his shield on his own, and he's going to keep the fight going. This 1v1 is going all Adapting, but Panda Cat will weave in one small auto to make sure that he can get the kill for that one. Leviathans now with Adapting left. The rest of Leviathans mid. 15 seconds till Scream is back up. Playing it patiently, but once we hit that 5v5, you no longer have the advantage. Sunder used up against Zapman. Adapting, waiting around the pillar. Zapman knows he's there, but it's a commitment from the Leviathans. A little bit too much damage coming their way, and the Leviathans can take game one.
And an easy end. All they're waiting for is just the waves to get a little bit closer, Shinto to get a little bit closer.
Like, where do they find their pressure? You know, you had already mentioned Ishtar can kind of get got on by this Camazotz. I guess we'll have to figure out how the Ravens are going to handle as we jump down to game 2 with J-Mac and Inback.
Thank you so much, Gore and Mifflin. Game 2 between these two titans of teams. So we got to figure out who is either going to tie up the set if it's the Ravens on a win, or
sees him. There is potential for kills there. Scream seeing his back's invaded. Maybe a little fight here.
ring toss used, Sash on Adapting, but Adapting knows there's no ultimate. He's got one of his own, but it's not going to stick around for this fight. Good call from Final K. No lane partner there to deal with him, but Haddix and Thunder Crash over the wall. Lands on a Final K. The Taiko drums are there. Adapting to have the juke shoots because he's already used the ultimate. He doesn't have beads. Sash by Scream, but a jump by Adapting bails him out. Is it enough though? Because Hurrywin and the ultimate from Venenu crashes through. Final Judgment.
Final still down for 75 seconds.
And he got that ult onto... Wait, beads are still down.
Well, Scream is able to pick up Shinto. Where's the follow-up? Wrong, he throws the wave, and it does hit. It's to clip through 2, but Shinto's out for now. Able to jump over the wall. Scream is the one low instead, in the middle of Adapting, and the rest of the squad. The swipes down in. It's Adapting who turns the fight back around, and he might just go on top of Haddix. Paps, Scream, jump, Aegis from Haddix. Not enough. Double kill for the king. Adapting's got 2.
And that is a... And you see Charon with that shield that he's providing to his team. These are huge swings in the favor of Levi's, and that is a 2-for-1 trade.
Sash on the Wrong U. Ring toss hits him and Shinto. Shinto's got jump. Ultimate used. It does catch Wrong U. This should be a death on landing. It's been another follow-up. Yes, 2 hieroglyphic shots do so. But here's the return back in from the Leviathans. Panda Cat here, but Adapting can't close the gap on Venenu, so it will just be a kill for the Ravens. Adapting went in, but he gets shoved around, and now he's just getting tossed around by the Ravens. Able to juke out, but with Zapman on patrol, the Ravens pick up their 3rd.
And a little bit of a... I don't want to say sloppy
himself. Sash pulls Wrong U up. They could just go for the Fury and leave Wrong U until the landing. Wrong U still alive throughout all. It goes to the tidal wave, pulls Scream back in. Scream silence out, gets the Sash on Wrong U, but he doesn't have the follow-up
shields
that he needs. Wrong U keeping himself alive, and the team gets the turn and burn.
And those shields from Ronnie, as we saw the points into that too, going through the entire team, everybody's...
Never a free objective with Venenu around, so collapse on the Thaw might just be the call for Levi's. Beads from Ven, charges up that Final Judgment, lets it fly, slams through Adapting, and now he's got to bat out of hell away from here. How far of a distance can he go? A good stun by Shinto should bail 1 out, but Haddix is going to keep up the charge for it on the Raijin. Wrong U pushback, has the tidal wave. It does clip through 3, and Scream is falling low. Final K still standing by, and Shinto is charging forward, but he gets shoved back by Hurrywin, and now might be a turn back on the Kuzenbo. Shinto has no fear when the team's standing by.
And there's just not enough damage on the side of this Ravens comp right now.
Not as if Scream's doing a whole lot to him right now with his build,
Very
but
true.
Ravens do start up the Oni Fury, half HP. They've got really good secure with Venenu's ult, so can you stop Venenu from ulting through? Tidal wave, Scream goes over, Venenu shuts down Panda Cat, and now Scream's able to ult away. But Shinto and Adapting are on the hunt. They know that there's a low health Najah. Can they find him is the question. Venenu trying to zone out. Zapman going back to base, but Adapting's lost sight of Scream. He and Ven are sticking around on the left side of jungle while the rest of the team's being collapsed on. Adapting jumps on top of Venenu. No ultimate available to the Thought. The quick dash out, but he went right into their waiting arms of Shinto and Fine. Okay, it's a killing spree for the mid laner and a kill for the jungler. No, that one over to Shinto. It's a double for him. 6 kills for the Levi's and 4 of them on the belt of the mid laner.
And that fight is a perfect start for the Ravens. They confirm the Gold Fear with Final Judgment.
The Ravens have got to know what's happening, but they just can't get into the pit. Maybe Hurrywin can sneak behind Final K and try and go for a steal. There's not a whole lot of steal potential.
Final K?
I'll just collapse on a Final K, says the Highland Ravens. Fire Giant is not a guarantee. The Leviathans get it, but what about the fight after? It's Final K out first, and Wrong U might be second. He's low, but Adapting is shown up, throws out the bats, and the Highland Ravens, nearly everybody's getting clipped with that tidal wave by Wrong U. That might just be enough to bail the Leviathans out. All the fire
maybe a little threat here.
Adapting, chasing, but there are 3 people there. Oh, Sash misses by Scream. Bat out of hell. Only's gonna hit Scream this time. Hurrywin's waiting for the push after. Throws to the Kappa. Gives them a good old 180 turnaround. Now Adapting might be just falling down. It's Scream getting the turnaround kill. Now it's 2 Fire Giant buffs gone.
And I was going to say, it was such a great peel ult by Charon. Peeling out, hitting 375 with that Bluestone is going to be kicked up a little bit more, and those abilities going to be kicked up more, and maybe a kill.
Zapman knew he was there, and Shinto doesn't care.
Wait,
he probably should, though, because Venenu and Scream are on the way. Wrong U hung out to dry. The support will go down against 5. Ult hits 3, but he's buying so much space. The rest of his team is pushing out mid. Wrong U will go down to Haddix, but it's a tier 2 push by Adapting. Missing out on the DPS, charging up ultimate, lets it fire.
Wow.
But it misses everything, and instead he's the one going down. Adapting, jumps in, bat out of hell.
He
Will
missed.
sweep, hurry win. Gets the second on a Venenu, needs the third. With the help of Wrong You, guarantees it. Scream misses out on the sash this time. And the Leviathans, they don't care how far they gotta go, they will make sure to get there. It's only just Panda Cat. Everyone else is fighting the Ravens, who have charged in. Scream and Haddix. The Haddix already using ultimate. Scream's on cooldown. Scream's health bar now forced out is the Ravens team. The tidal wave comes through. It picks Zapman, and Scream is already gone. Now Zapman has to use all of his relics to stay alive. Dash is there, but the fear from Final K tries to set things up for the Leviathans, and it does just that. Final K gets a pick on a Zapman.
Adapting, maybe looking behind, instead opts for the speed buff. 5v3.
I'll keep a watch on him. His health bar, it ain't there. Send him back to base. Now you don't gotta watch him anymore. Shinto steps up to Haddix, and well, now Haddix has gotta run. He goes in the ultimate, but with Adapting and Shinto there, that's not a safe play. Shinto pushed under the Phoenix, waiting for the jump to come back. Aegis buys him some time as Wrong You takes down Zapman. Panda shows up to bail out his mid laner. It is a fight across both Phoenixes. It's the left one that goes down first. Scream walks up, and Shinto's got a stray arrow for it. They went back to taunt him on his dead body. The Leviathans just have complete control. It's 3 dead for the Ravens.
And it's just a disaster fight across the map. Losing mid, losing left. Now you got 5 strong with this Fire Giant, slowly healing them up. Only downside is, take a look in the right lane. Titan is not something you can go for right now.
They can't end the game, but maybe they can end a couple more people's life bars for a moment. As Final K goes right to the backline on Ven, fears him out. That's half his health gone. Final K might just do the rest of it. A couple more abilities.
He caught the dash.
Shinto with a hail of arrows to take him down. Meanwhile, Adapting, he'll go ahead and deal with the pesky Titan problem on his own. Won't be enough time, though, for Leviathans to end this game. But they do take 2 Phoenixes. Doesn't get too much damage on anybody this time, but it's the tidal wave chasing in. Haddix is wondering where the rest of the team is. It's right around the corner. Zapman, the one caught out. Beads and Aegis are not enough. Final K takes him down. The Leviathan stand at a 5v4 at the Phoenix now.
And Zapman's not even playing too far forward. He's sitting under the tier 2 behind.
Has been keeping the Ravens at bay and really keeping Wrong You a bit worse for wear in the fights. The Highland Ravens still mounting up their defense, but the longer they wait here, the worse it might get. Shinto, half HP, but he's used his beads to get out of here. And I need to hold on to the Aegis to stay alive through this. Does do so, but the fight in the backline has done a number to Final K's health. Zapman goes in aggressively. Final K goes down first. Scream sashes out Adapting, but Adapting has already taken down Zap. It can now set his sights on Venenu. Aegis from the thaw, jump from the bat. It's Adapting with the double kill. Now, Haddix, Scream, hurry. The only ones left on the Ravens, but they've got to go back. This Titan is going to start taking a whole heap of damage.
Just slowing the game down enough, getting this EFG on only 4 members. Yes, you can look to defend here, but just getting your Titans, your Phoenix up is enough. And that's what they opt to do. They give up this EFG. Everyone fully slotted, blinks, beads. This is the game right here.
Frenzy from Wrong You. Haddix goes up into the Taiko drum. Finds damage on Final K and gets the beads. Panda Cat gets picked up by Scream to start the fight. Venenu charging ultimate. Tidal wave from Wrong You. Panda Cat is gone. Venenu with the first kill of the fight. And the Leviathans now down their push. Panda Cat dead means the Leviathans will start this one up. It's on the onus of the Ravens to try and slow this one down. The Ring of Fire is now up. The Fire Giant down to half HP. And Venenu still has that ultimate. That's the ultimate secure that the Ravens need. The fight's breaking out. Final K's already gone. The Ravens can push right in. Hurry Win, even already at a 3rd HP, can just keep these Leviathans zoned back. And Adapting, gonna take this fight. Gets the Aegis from Haddix right away. Bat out of hell, baits out the beads. Fight around the Fire Giant. It's Wrong You, Shinto, and Panda Cat versus the rest of them. Adapting will chase over the wall through the Taiko drums, but he's being feared away while Venenu takes down Shinto. A collapse on the mid laner. The Leviathans are running in conveyor belt style, and they're losing every single fight. Panda down, Wrong You chased out, and Adapting only left to split push while the rest of his team falls like dominoes in the jungle.
And still 4 strong. Haddix backs to base to stop that push, but Adapting has done his job really. Even though his team loses that fight, he puts pressure on the map elsewhere. Final K, no beads available. Scream, no ult available, but there is still very, very true one-shot potential by Final K here, especially with that blink up.
Does have blink, goes in immediately towards Venenu, but he's CC'd and killed off. The Highland Ravens play the fight around the Fire Giant. They're not going to be able to defend this tier 2 tower. This one is knocked down with just a few in-hands, but now it's on to the Leviathans. Let's listen in as they try for this team fight defense.
I got one shot.
I got a big ult.
It's charge low, it's charge low. Not dash. Can you guys help me?
You're alone,
Top down.
Niche Aegis. I use them. I'm at you.
Just live, guys, just live.
They're low.
It's charge one, it's charge one.
Let me heal. Careful.
National Aegis. He's dead. Nice. Let me heal, guys. Let me heal.
Okay. Can we chase or some guys?
Yeah, we can. When I come back,
I'm coming.
We can.
We have something.
I blink up. I blink up. I blinked on him. I can push. You guys help me. We can fight this.
Yeah.
Keep chasing. Guys, hit Kasembo. I'm gonna chase these guys out in mid.
I'm backing now.
You kill that guy, right? Shinto should get him. Can you guys come to me?
Yeah, chase.
I need a heal.
It was starting to look dicey there for a moment for Leviathans. 3 players under that half HP already had lost adapting at the start of that
this
fight.
time.
They've got Leviathans trying to close in. Wrongyu is being pushed back, and the Ravens secure the Fire Giant. They push in for the team fight. Let's take a listen in with the Ravens.
You should dash now.
Make it die here.
I lived. I'm one on.
They're all 1 HP here, guys.
I have to back.
Okay.
I have to back.
Okay,
I'm getting out. Let's get out. I'm gonna slow chase him forever.
1-for-1 trade, not a bad deal for the Leviathans, especially given the Zapman is already 40% in check out adapting, wrapping around the back, blink onto Venenu, bat out of hell towards Zapman. That's both of his relics now down, and Venenu's health bar is just melting as Zap by adapting. He's gonna solo out Venenu by himself, nearly takes down Zap, but Shinto has dealt with Hurrywind. It's 2 down on the Ravens, only 1 falls for the Leviathans, but they could keep this chase up.
And Venenu dies in a 1v3 to adapting, unable to get his ult off. Adapting kind of makes a hero play there. If he's not able to get that pick, if he's, forced to play back, actually, cut that for a second.
Shinto in danger, Sash connects, he's got the Aegis, but he doesn't have the health to stay alive, and neither does Wrongyu. They stepped too far into the jungle, and have now left it to where it's only Final K and Panda Cat alive, and it might not even be Final K. The Sash connects, the ultimate from Haddix, it's pulling Panda Cat back in, but he's got the beads to get away from Scream. Haddix chasing in, Zapman collapses down, and Panda Cat falls. It's just Final K left to defend, and he's got to fight against all 3 of the Ravens. No ultimate for Fine, it's just his base abilities to try and defend out.
And not too much survivability here. EFG has worn off, so they don't have a ton of sustain. Wave is walking in now. It's up to Final K.
Haddix tanking this one up. Final K trying to poke out. Scream, half HP. Final K gets the double pick up, the double push. Scream is 1 hit away, but nobody was paying attention to Zapman, who cleans up the Titan, and the Ravens tie up the set.
What a
Just
game.
spamming it
That
for some
was
reason.
Shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, then you're going to be landing into death, I guess. I don't know. It's going to be an interesting one here. The draft's through us for a loop. We'll see how it works out as we jump into Game 3 with the casters.
It's all tied up here, 1-1. Who's going to get on the match point first? Will it be the Ravens? Will it be the Leviathans? We'll find shield out. Buff, which I think is a bit interesting considering how much pressure adapting usually puts towards the right side of the map when playing this character. We will see a bit of a battle breakout as Scream is rotated to the top side of 3v3 at shield. Adapting and Scream dealing good damage to each other, but Adapting's going to continue his chase forward. Jumps on top of Zap, but a will keep him alive, but a Riptide brings him right back. It's been a while since Wrongyu's got the emoji, but he never lost his groove. First blood to the Leviathan. You kind of point out to me here on the screen one thing I didn't notice right away. Scream going for what appears to be a Soul Eater in first slot, while it's a River's Rebuke from Wrongyu to lock in 2. Not a lot of damage thrown back though. Panda Cat stepping up. Zap doesn't have ultimate yet. He doesn't have a get out of jail free card. The beads are down. The ultimate is slamming through. It's Panda Cat with the 2nd kill.
And Ronnie popping off, and for good reason. We have a pretty big lead in mid right here.
Shinto with a fancy little backstep.
He's dancing.
Nice little sidestep against Scream. He's able to juke out both abilities, and Adapting has crashed in with the party. Shinto still going back, and Scream dives in aggressively. The Raiju in the air is not enough damage. The Bat of the Hell swipes aren't enough. He's going to try and trade his life. He does. The 1-for-1 in mid. Venenu helping to take down 1, but Adapting gets the return kill immediately on Scream.
Scream was level 8.
Wait, Final K teleports in.
Strength. Late game, you have spam 2 heals, you have the 3 potential. Zapman again getting gone on.
He's caught wrong. He's so good at finding these tiny little corners to catch Zapman on. No ultimate for the Freya this time. The whoop is down. He just gets the ult now, and Hurrywind's here to try and bail him out. Venenu drops in from the sky. Panda Cat doesn't have enough, but Final K teleports in and ruins the party once more. Zapman taken down, and Scream, fast blink on landing from Bata to Hell, bails him out, but Final K on the left side of the map. It's the Gold Fury for Leviathans. No one there to stop them.
And this is the advantage you get from having a warrior in solo lane, and this is one of the few times we've seen that solo laner buy that TP upgraded cooldown. Are the Ravens gonna be, or the Levi's gonna be able to punish it? And actually right here, looking to punish Zap.
Zapman, no beads, ultimate's there, he gets up just in time, adapting, and Panda Cat will chase down Aegis by Zapman, but he gets hit by the Feather Step, and one more in hand from Panda Cat. The Leviathans have their 5th kill, and 4 of those are on Zapman.
And kind of like that, you get whooped into the Willox ult, and there's not much you can do. And Zapman even had relics.
So I'm gonna keep watch there while the Primal Fury almost done for Leviathans. River's Rebuke used by Scream, trying to loop around, goes up the back online onto Shinto, and the Fury has been released entirely, but Scream gets pulled right back. The Bat to Hell, and the crash in from Venenu. It's a collapse on Shinto, but they're just not killing the Raijin yet. Venenu has to use the beads to get out of the CC, and adapting punishes Scream. Hurrywin stuns out the jungler, but Final K pushes back Fen. 2 for the Leviathans. They might just try and make it 3. Zapman, you don't got beads, you don't got ages. The knockup is there. The Feather Step on top and gets the ultimate, but they can just chase you right down. Fear from Haddix, and a whoop will bail him out, but only for one extra moment. Adapting closes the gap and gets the kill.
And this TP advantage in solo lane has been allowing, you know, Final K to get to these fights faster, and with those faster rotations, they're just winning these fights so quickly, picking up Hurry. 4 kills in that fight. Gold Fury also going to be the result. And as you can see at this point, Zapman is trying to get farm. Is Adapting going to let him?
No.
No.
Well, Zapman's doing pretty good in this 1v1. Zapman could just solo it back out. 2v1. It's good for Zap. You don't 1v1 the Freyan. Final K might be in a bit of danger himself. Few in-hands from Zapman are doing some decent damage, but he's got to use the whoop to bail himself out, because look who is right around the corner. Does use Percussive Storm to reduce some of those cooldowns, but because everybody's on the left side, the Ravens have gone over to Fire Giant. It is Wrong You and Panda Cat here. Shinto gets Zapman. Hurrywin jumps in, but Panda's already in the sky. On landing, Panda doesn't take a whole lot of damage, and Final K is the one soaking all of these up. Pushback doesn't matter, because Final K has gotten himself out of the fight.
And Scream gets plucked back into it. Scream also gets plucked back, and he gets taken a lot of damage. Final K gets the kill. They're still chasing out.
Haddix might be in danger. Does get a triple Dragonfly, but pushed out. No beads for him. Final K gets another one, but the wall bails him, and the River's Rebuke just misses out. It keeps the fight separated, but another Riptide by Wrong You over the wall. He is an absolute menace on the Emoja, time and time again. It has worked out for them. Shaddix is still alive. The Percussive Storm doesn't reach. Somehow.
Not burning too fast either.
Hurry and Ven nearby. The steal potential is low, but not 0. Adapting gets stunned out. A couple shots from Venenu, but Adapting down to half. The Leviathans might have to give up fire because the Ravens have returned at full health. Venenu back on the line of Shinto, just gets collapsed on the Ravens. Able to turn around and find one, and they might just get another Panda Cat to the sky. But on landing,
this is no blowout by any means, even though the score says different.
Pyromancer started by the Ravens, with the Leviathans going to try and take it. They don't do so. Hurry, we got too low. He got hit by the jump and pulled right back in by Adapting. And Leviathans once more. The man advantage head towards the Fire Giant. Haddix is nearby. A bit tankier, can try and get into this Fire Giant pit, but Final K is going to try and zone the other 3. So now it's Shinto's job to keep the enemy mage out. Final K picks up one. The River catches out Scream, who's able to jump away, and Venenu up into the sky. Where can he even crash back down? No, he's already low. He's already half, and Panda Cat's chasing out. There's not enough relics in the world to save Venenu. 2 down on the Ravens. Leviathan's on fire once more.
5v3, Hurry's still dead for another second, but he's got to walk all the way from base. They're getting a little low. Haddix has got a lot of poke here. This could get dangerous.
Haddix has ultimate too if he needs it. Pushed against the wall. Damage from Shinto. Haddix uses the ult, but it's defensively. It'll just be chased out by Adapting, and Final K nearly taken down, but Harry wins there to bail him out. But the Fire Giant is not secured yet. Zapman can walk to the back. He doesn't seal it, but he's doing a lot of damage up in the sky. His health bar's low, but so is Shinto's. It's a collapse in, but Shinto's still alive. He's at 1 HP. Hurry, can't get to the back line. Shinto lives. 4 down on the Ravens, and all 5 of the Leviathans live through.
And that is so close to a steal by Zapman, a kill onto Shinto with
Order
Zapman
side
and
Titan, and then get ready to regroup because now their Titan's joining in. 2v2 inside the jungle. Shinto takes a lot of damage. Zapman misses 2 of his 4 ultimate shots. Shinto's just waiting for the Thunder Crash to bail, and he gets over the wall. He's had so many people distracted, though. There's 2 people chasing him, and Venenu's going back to base. They got the kill, but what can the Ravens do with it now? Can they mount a defense elsewhere?
That's a big
Panda Cat. But we are seeing 6 slots for everybody aside from Wrong U on the Leviathans, and that's why they're the ones stepping into fire.
Hurry.
That's why Hurry wins, getting collapsed on, pulled back by Adapting, and as soon as he transforms in, he is gone. It's 1 for Panda, and Scream's in the middle. Fine, okay, the target for the time being, but he's still alive and healthy, while Shinto is being swooped on by Scream. They tried to get this last time, and it didn't work out. Scream gets picked up once more. Damage from Shinto says, try and take me down again if you can, but you just can't do so. Zapman to the sky. Maybe he can kill Shinto. No, he doesn't have the damage for it either. In the middle of all, Shinto says, keep conveyor belting to me. I'll take you on one at a time.
And on top of that, Haddix gets his ults force, so he's not going to be very strong here. This is 2 Phoenixes down for the Levi's that quick.
And it's all off the back of Fine Okay. Wrong U pulling them back in. Venenu's just waiting for a chance to get out of the rivers. And as soon as he does, he's met by the boulder himself. Fine Okay takes down 1. Panda Cat picks up the double kill through it. And Fine Okay wants to keep it going. Misses the push onto Haddix. Adapting is low. Has to re-sustain in the fight. The Leviathans slowing down for the moment. Transform from Hurrywin to keep this fight going back. They're not giving up their defense yet, but Hurrywin is in danger. He jumps back right into Shinto's waiting arms. That's 3 for Panda in the fight. Scream stuck in the fountain by Shinto. Haddix, he gets the ult back online, but the damage from the Leviathans is focused towards the Titan. Shinto getting low. Scream, as soon as he spawns, he's already right back in, and it's the Leviathans in game 3.
Not completely
quickly,
clean.
It's big. It's going to connect every time.
What you're saying is if Vin misses an ult, it's not Scream's fault. That's
well, it depends. You know,
that
Scream
depends.
might miss a step.
Yeah, you're right. We'll have to figure it out here. Backs against the walls for the Ravens. Can they tie things up and push us to game 5? Let's find out with the casters.
Thank you so much, Gore and Mifflin. It's time to jump into game 4 match point for the Leviathans and the Ravens. It's J-Mac inbound and done.
It really does help his damage a lot in that late game fight, so I think Surtur feels very good in a lot of these games, and I'm a big fan of Surtur. And I'm a big fan of Surtur, as I was saying.
Oh man, Surtur must be the best thing ever. Alrighty, first blood for the Ravens. Didn't even get a chance to see that because it's a fight breaking out a bit over in left. Quick dash out by Zap. But I'm going to give credit to Lasma for really kind of bringing this back. Unfortunately for Adapting, he might just be punished because of it. Beads, able to get over the wall, crash in, waiting for that final judgment slam, and there it is from Venenu. Punish Adapting for the greed on the invade.
And he got it. Level 5, but Raijin actually fighting mid quick.
Venenu walled off, able to dash away, but Shinto's got the ultimate, hits the 3 swipes, and Adapting's got the hammer right back in. Now Scream in the 2v1, we saw what his damage output could be, but Adapting's wall is coming back up shortly, so Scream will back away. The 2v1 this time goes to Leviathan. Build in towards a bit more damage. Questionable about a jungler, but Adapting to the sky. His target is Zapman. No ultimate, and the beads is going to cut off his escape path. The wall is good. The double tap is there. Zapman in the grave once more, but it's Scream hot on their heels. Panda Cat will beads early, but the damage from Scream is a bit too much. Wrong U's got to bail him out, but there's no CC to help, and instead, it's just the 1-for-1. But Scream's not done. Damage on a Wrong U. Gets an ultimate up with Venenu nearby. Final judgment. It's off the mark. Wrong U. He throws the wall for himself. But Scream's gone too deep, and he can't get the damage done. But Venenu can because he's got the reach for it. Now it's Venenu on the run as Shinto piling in damage after damage towards him. With the glyph there and the dash back up, Venenu's bailed. Is firing cooldown after cooldown. 30% for him. Fine, okay. Empties the crypts up against Haddix, and Adapting crashes in. Haddix jumps back forward. It's Fine Okay all by himself. He might just get picked off unless Wrong U can try and get there to bail him out. Adapting's doing his best.
He's so
Fine Okay
tanky.
uses the beads. He's got the Aegis. He stays alive, but Adapting does not. Scream trades him out, but now Shinto shows up with a clothesline kill, takes one down. Haddix pushed away. Aegis is there. Fear keeps him pushed against the wall, but he's able to send them to crash out. And now it's Shinto who has to turn and burn, beats an Aegis down, and the mid laner of the Leviathans falls.
And Zapman rotates in now too. It's a 2-for-1 so far. Chasing would have to be through the tier 1.
At this point, Scream should have just now seen the ring. Even Hurrywind's dashing in. But was this an actual commit to fire, or was this a bait for a fight? All 5 of the Leviathans are here. Scream is in the pit.
They're committing.
Up into the sky he goes. The fire giant down to 25%. The tidal wave's in. Adapting's in the sky. Where's his target? It's the Zapman, and Venenu gets the beads from both of them. The fire hasn't been done yet. It's the Leviathans who get the objective, but Final K's low. Scream's damage may just be enough to take him down. 2 gone from the Leviathans, and now Panda Cat, he's got to stay alive throughout all of this, but there's just too much damage from Scream, from Haddix. It's a collapse in. They got the fire, but at what cost?
And Zapman chasing out Ronnie after they got this fire giant. Only fire on Shinto now.
Nope.
And I'll take it back. Fire on nobody on the Levi's. They were not doing enough damage to that fire giant.
Curious relic options. Wrong you goes for the blink. Most of these games we've seen otherwise. Not sure if he'll get any value from the blink this time, because Final K needs more than just that. He needs a whole heap of help to get out of this one. But Hurrywin keeps him locked in with Haddix, and that's 1 down. But Zapman falls in the fight. Now it's 1-for-1. And Adapting lands on top of 2. Venenu uses the beads. Adapting gets the wall. The double tap is there. Doesn't have the spin. Uses the beads. But Hurrywin helps shut him down. Double kill for the support of the Highland Ravens. And now it's Scream on the scene. Panda Cat beads. Panda Cat gone. Haddix, credit for that one, as Scream continues the chase to Shinto. On landing, gets the Aegis, but plenty of damage for this Surtur, plenty of damage for the Charon. It's only a matter of time before Shinto goes down once more, and Rongyu being chased out as well. The Ravens, 3 for their support, and 1 more for Haddix. It'll be a deicide for the Highland Ravens.
And if this is not a Zapman team,
they can't go for fire. Hurrywin's going to try and start the fight with the tidal wave. Throws that one out. It catches Final K and it gets Shinto's ult, but Scream's just going to mosey right through the fight. Did some damage towards Final K, and he'll fight back, but Venenu will shut him down. Final Judgment off the mark and off on the point, and Scream out of the fight now. Highland Ravens, they've got their
relics
one.
are in a great spot. Yes, the other teams has great relic spots too, but you still have a 5v4. Zapman gets ulted.
Adapting lands on Zap this time. It's working out so much better, but Venenu's still pumping out damage. Zap goes down. Venenu charges in. Wrong U is a bit low. The wall blocks off Venenu's escape path, and Venenu's able to get a rampage now. 5 in a row for the mid laner, and it might just be 6 because Wrong U gets rooted out. Venenu crashes right back in and picks up the double kill. Shinto low and Shinto gone. 4 down on the Leviathans.
And the upside for the Levi's is Adapting's here. Adapting has ult soon, but they see him.
Oh, he got caught by the wave. Hurrywin just threw that one out. I'm not even sure if he was aiming for a body at that point. But Adapting dips his toe too far into the water, and now Final K might just be left out to dry. Stun missed by Scream. Final K can't get in here. The Fire Giant doing a lot of damage to Hurrywin and Ven, and it will go the way of the Highland. Final K's hold down. A lot of their AoE is gone. Crash in by Scream, though. It's on top of Panda Cat. Aegis is down. Beads are gone, and Panda Cat removed from the map. The Highland Ravens have taken down 1, and Scream's about to take down 2. Shinto low, but Adapting slams down to try and stop the Ravens from pushing in. Zapman's health bar a bit worse for wear, but the Highland Ravens, they regroup. They keep their team alive.
And they push them out just enough to keep their Titan alive. 1, maybe 2 more people goes down. People on the Levi side go down. We're talking about an end game call. Haddix just dashed in mid.
Did get stopped in. Ultimate back up for Fine, but the tidal wave is in, and Final K is low, but Adapting is even worse. Haddix takes down 1, Haddix takes down 2, and now it's Shinto to stand up to the Chad himself. Hurrywin gets the credit for that kill, and now it's only Wrong U left to stand up against the Ravens. It's 10 seconds till Panda Cat's back up. Then margins for the Highland Ravens with all 5 alive. How long can Wrong U defend against the full force? Not very long. By the time Panda Cat spawns in, he's just gonna stare down the Titan going out, and we're going to game number 5.
Adapting.
right?
And
On
we
top of
think
that.
about-
So, like, it really is hand in hand. Feels like it should be good. Look, these two teams, this is the second time they've met, depending on how you want to slice. It's really the first true time they've gotten to take each other on. It goes to Game 5, so the only way to see what happens is to jump down into it with J-Mac and Inbound.
We no longer have a best of X number at this point, Bobby. We are now in a single game to determine who's going to win out between the Ravens
Your setup
and
becomes better.
the-
Your survivability is already very high as a Wukong, as Myth highlighted. They actually 1v1 or 2v2 over here.
Scream's coming back in. Zapman uses the beads early, but Panda Cat's still holding on to his. Scream brings him up to the sky, but on landing the atomic pillar, waiting for him, impale onto Panda, and the tidal wave comes through, and that's the kill. It's Hurrywin who snags it all the way from the jungle with the ultimate. It's the
I know this is a popular pickup for Wukong, but I've never been a big fan of it. It's like you give slightly better all-in potential onto the enemy ADCs. As we're talking about that and seeing that in solo lane, a near one-shot onto Venenu in mid. Beats don't even come out because of this damage from Shinto.
Zapman walks forward, runs into wrong U. Silence into knockup. And a jump by Panda, pillar out, ultimate from Zapman used, but now adapting is on the way.
Wow.
Has actually the ultimate, but Panda
He
Cat's
goes
the one
in?
in trouble. And adapting spins on top, tidal wave catches out Panda Cat. Hurrywin shows up, adapting goes to the sky, crash on top of Zapman. That's one for Leviathans. It might be two. Hurrywin dashes forward, and now he doesn't have his CC. He doesn't have his safety. Matter of fact, all 5 of the Leviathans have jumped over to the left side of the map. They grabbed 2 during that.
And I think he just likes the spike you get from the breastplate. It's 1050 gold for, I think, 30 or 35 protection, so it's just a nice little spike. A little fight happening around Beacon here. Hurry ulting.
Does go in. Trades out ults with adapting, which is a bit of a win for Hurry, but he's already half HP. Pops a meditation to resustain up. Adapting slams right down in. Hurrywin's trying to row away, but Shinto's got plenty of damage on the follow-up. Scream caught up by wrong U. Still doesn't have beats for himself. It's only the Aegis online for the junglers. Fine, okay. Crashes back into the scene. Aegis now for Scream. Thunder crash in by Shinto. Nearly takes down Scream, but it's not quite enough. Now it's Haddix back on the scene. Not enough damage to wrong U until he gets the cudgel on after. Fine, okay, though. Turns it right back around. Haddix off the board, and now it's the Leviathans on the Secure has been a problem for both of these teams around the objective. The Leviathans have the fire down to half, but Haddix and Hurrywin are going to start the fight now. Hurrywin's ult should be coming up soon. Haddix up into the cloud, staying alive for the time, forces the Levi's off, but the Ravens are going to pick it right back up. Now it's forcing the Leviathans to jump back into the fight, and they have done so already. Fine, okay, ultimate on to 3, gets the tidal wave out, adapting in the sky, adapting on the ground, and he's doing a lot of damage to Zapman and the rest of the squad. The entirety of the Ravens have to back away, but Venenu takes one with him, and all the while, the Leviathans pull the fire back out, and Scream does not get Shinto, but they also can't get Scream. The Leviathans got to run because Haddix is back to full HP, and Hurrywin is going to be the one to chase him down.
And the stun onto Ronnie, the slow. The Wingblade pickup does mean he's going to be able to get out. Actually, it's not even a Wingblade. He's just able to get out. A 5v4, 4v4 happening here with 1 dead on each side. Fire Giant barely sustaining up. And as the Levi Scream's ult is coming up soon, so it could be a risky fight here.
Starting the siege up. They do not have a runic bomb for the Leviathans. Haddix ult is gone as well as Hurrywin. And Final K is low. A couple more shots should take him down. He's walled off by adapting, and Hurrywin can crash the party and take him down. Now the Leviathans are forced back, but they might be going back in a body bag. Panda Cat on landing. Big burst damage from the Ravens, but it's not enough to take him out yet. Zapman gets one, but Shinto is slamming everybody. Double kill for the Raijin, still alive, and maybe more. Now it's Venenu on the chopping block, and it's a triple kill for Shinto. Goes down to the damage of Haddix, who's picked up a double of his own. Wrong U, the only one alive. It's a tank fest for the remaining survivors of the map. Wrong U gonna go down to the damage of the Phoenix, and a deicide for the Highland Ravens. Haddix zoning Wrong U. They called for a double bomb at 4K, and they both dropped down. Fire Giant to the Highland Ravens. And now they can all crash forward. Wrong U caught out. Scream, his ultimate doesn't get what he was hoping for. And now it's the Leviathans on the back foot. Ravens, they find another session. Scream, but Scream uses both of his relics, and he's gonna go down to Final K and Shinto, who picks up one. Final K stuns out another in the wall from adapting. May have just locked out Zapman. Final K dash in, takes him down. That's 2 for the Leviathans.
And that 2 kills, slow chase out here. They have the Alma damage. Venenu is quick, but is he quick enough to get away? Final K opposite change stances, adapting, goes into the air.
And Venenu's gone. That's another one for the Levi's. Hurrywin's dealing with Shinto and Wrong U. And with the Dharmic pillars down, Hurrywin has nowhere to go. Almost a kill on Shinto, but almost isn't good enough. Final K is going to go back to base. He's got teleport. It's 30 seconds until the next one even comes back up. It's all going to be on Haddix for this defense.
Haddix actually looking for a play here quick. He spots out Ronnie, trying to find the cudgel onto Shinto. Shinto plays it a little bit safer. Haddix just trying to waste as much time as possible here. This is really good.
Panda Cat misses the axe toss, gets the damage after, but you gotta focus on the Phoenix. 8 seconds to Scream, 14 seconds to Zapman. Can Haddix buy enough time to stop the Leviathans? A 1v5, 1 second for Scream. He's back up. The Titan is being pulled. Panda Cat uses beads and his Aegis. Scream tries to get the ult, picks up one into the sky, but the Leviathans, there's just too many standing around. With Zapman back up, it's not enough. The Atlantis Leviathans in 5 take the